you guys? Welcome to Arcana ATL. My name is Sydney Rich and I'm an intuitive empath. On this channel, we're going to talk about the journey of the tarot through pick-a-cards and other types of related videos. So if that interests you, make sure that you subscribe and get in tune with me during the comments. I really would love to see how these resonate with you guys. So as we discussed, today we are taking a journey in experiencing Arcana through the lens of the Magician, okay? Check out the full journey if you haven't already. And today we're on to the Magician. So the Magician is the first card of the tarot, number 1. And the Magician energy is all about the ability to create our reality. We are not alone in the creation of our reality. We're able to create our reality with source. So however you see source, the universe, God, the divine, you are creating your reality with source, okay? And you have a direct connection to source. So that's what the Magician energy is all about. As you can see in a lot of Magician cards that depicts every suit of the tarot: cups, swords, wands, and pentacles. And it's basically saying you have all the tools. You just have to know how to put them into place in order for you to create the reality that you are desiring. So this is all about manifestation. And this pick a card, you are going to see how you are going to start manifesting your dreams using the Magician energy, okay? So let's get into picking a card. Okay, you guys, let's get into picking a card. Here we have the pile number 1, which is our Morgan Greer Magician card. Classic, love it. Pile number 2 here is the Hip Chick Tarot deck with the Creator. So they used the Creator as the Magician in this deck. And pile number 3 is our Sexual Tarot deck, and that is the Magician energy here. So whichever one you are getting more drawn to, use your intuition to choose a pile. Take deep breaths and choose. So if you picked pile number 1, the Morgan Greer Magician, this is your reading. So I have not seen these cards yet, so I'm really excited to get started. We're going to start with tarot deck cards. Okay, we have the 7 of Cups, the Fool, the Great Void, a Time for Healing, Summer, and the Frequency of Discernment. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. This is interesting. So as we remember, we are manifesting our reality. What do we need to know as we tap into the Magician energy for our intentions and what we're manifesting and how we can be clear? Right off the bat, the 7 of Cups is referring to this idea of being scatterbrained, okay? So as you can see here in the zombie, she's got all these different thoughts going on in her head. And so with group 1 here, it feels like you guys are indecisive. You're indecisive about what you're wanting to manifest or how you're going to create the reality that you're wanting. And you might even have the tendency to daydream. Just think outside, you're here in your head all the time and you're not putting action behind your thoughts and your desires. Cups energy also speaks about what we feel and how we care about what we're doing and what we're wanting to manifest. So your emotions are a big part of this for you. But I think that is also creating some type of difficulty getting started on your journey of manifesting your dreams and aspirations, okay? So think about if you're feeling a little cluttered, a little indecisive, that's okay. But know that we do need to be focused and clear if we want to create with intention, which is what the magician is all about. The Fool, which is awesome. So this is our first, technical card of the tarot. This is saying you're starting your journey. You're starting. So the indecision is leading you to a space where you're ready to really get started on manifesting your dreams. It's like I've been indecisive for so long. I haven't been able to come up with what I wanted to do or how to make it happen, but I'm ready to get started. And that's what we want to harness. We want to get started with manifesting, okay? We may not have a clear vision, but we know we want to get started, is what the energy feels like here. So we have to have a focus, and that is where we're going to get that clarity. The Great Void. This speaks on the fact that it feels like you guys have been through a tough time. And with the time for healing here, that makes a lot of sense. The Great Void talks about that space right before things start manifesting. It's that space of silence. It's that space of stillness. And it can feel very lonely, very disorienting, because it's like no movement, nothing's happening, and it feels very empty. But what's really happening in that space, that void, the great void, is that the universe is getting in alignment with things that are needing to happen. And it's giving you time to take a breath and really get that clear intention on what it is that you're wanting to manifest. So the main thing that I'm getting here for you guys is you have a lot that you want to tackle, but it's really important for you to start getting focused. And this space right now is time for you to focus. And that's what the Great Void is energy is talking about. A time for healing here, the balsamic moon. This feels like I said, you guys have gone through a lot. It's been very up and down with your goals and your ambitions and your dreams. It feels like it's been hard for you. It's been difficult. It hasn't been easy. And now it's a time for you to heal and understand that what has been doesn't have to be. Okay, you are using that magician energy and creating a reality, and you're healing yourself. You're getting yourself prepped and ready to get that clear intention on how you're going to move forward. But sometimes we feel Seven of Cups energy a little discombobbled and crazy and, split, because we need to heal. We need to get to a space of fullness, wholeness. And this is what this card is talking about. So with the fairies here, summer. Everything that you're asking for becomes yours in the summertime. So it feels like this great void, this time for healing, you are at the beginning of your journey, just like the Fool card is speaking about here, okay? So yes, maybe we need to get a little bit more decisive of what we want to do, but this is just the beginning of your manifesting journey, okay? And so as you start healing and as you start getting more clear and intentful on what your dreams are and your goals, I see them coming to fruition for you with the summer. Okay, energy here. So you have some time is what this is saying. You have time to heal, time to decide on how you're going to move forward. But know that you are still in the motion of doing that. You're still creating your reality with Source right now, because you're really taking that time to pause and to be. And that is so important. That is what you need to do right now. You need to just be. And as you are, you're going to figure out what is more interesting to you and what you really want to be focusing on. And that brings us to our frequency. Oh my God, this is such an awesome connection. Discernment. The frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. Wow. The Great Void absolutely talks about detachment. It's about detaching from others, detaching from things that you've been doing, and really sitting in that stillness. But by doing so, you're tapping into the frequency of discernment. You're really going to be able to understand what you want to do and what you just think you should be doing. And this is that time for you here. And I feel like this is a great time for you guys just to be and understand that discernment is so important, because a lot of times that we get in, we're going, and society tells us we need to hurry up and just make things happen. But really, we end up choosing things that don't lead us into success because we aren't in alignment with what we're supposed to be doing, with Creator, with Source. And so that magician energy is all about that connection and being very clear about how you're going to get to your dreams. So the overall message here for you guys is, if you feel a little lost in the sauce, this is the beginning of you getting clear on what it is that you're wanting and how you're going to manifest your reality. And you need to take that time. You need to take that time to heal and know that you have time. This summer is looking great for you. So take these winter months, take the spring, and just really focus in on self and disconnect from things that create confusion or don't allow you to be very clear about what you like and what you don't like, because the discernment is exactly what you guys need to do in order for you to create the reality, okay, and tap into that magician energy. So I hope that gave you some clarity and insight. Let me know how this resonated with you if you picked pile number 1 in the comments below. I would absolutely love to hear that. And happy manifesting, okay? It might take a little longer for you, but you are going to get there. All right, if you picked pile number 2, this is your reading, the Creator, okay? I love this card. She's got all the different things that are part of the tarot, the suits in her hands, and she is using all of that energy to create, and that is what the Magician is all about, okay? So I have not seen these cards, so let's see what you got. Let's start with your tarot cards. 9 of Hazards, beautiful. God of Swords, love. Fire, Crone of Fire, Transmutation. That's beautiful. I love that so much. Luck is on your side. We have Flower Power and Passion. Okay, cool. This is exciting. Okay, so what I'm getting right off the bat, you guys that chose pile number 2, you guys are going for it, okay? You are really, truly in that magician energy right now. You are creating with source. You are connected, and you are going with what your heart feels, okay? And that is going to lead you to so much success. The 9 of Hazards correlates to the 9 of Pentacles in traditional tarot, and this is all about your goals coming to fruition. Everything that you're wanting, you getting them, and you kind of like reaping the rewards. Money coming in, opportunity coming in, more opportunity coming in from one opportunity. It is like multiplying around you. And you're also in a space where you're probably going to be feeling a lot more stable, a lot more, a lot more resources are going to be at your disposal. You might even have a little bit more money in your bank account, and you're like, okay, well, I can buy this for myself and help me even more so on my endeavors. So the 9 of Pentacles, Hazards in this case, is all about luxury and being able to live the life that you want to live. So it feels like you guys are really in alignment. This is so awesome. God of Swords, Swords energy, air energy, right? But it's all about communication, and it feels like you are a master at communication. You've communicated your desires. You've been very clear on your intentions, which is the main component of the magician energy. When we want to create a reality, we have to be clear. We have to have vision, and that is what the God of Swords has. Much clarity, super clear vision, and the resources to make it happen. It's all about the intellectual property here. So it feels like group 2, you guys are on your shit, okay? You're getting everything that you need. You're putting it together and you're executing. So you guys are well on your way to manifesting your reality by using your intellect, by using your voice, by communicating your wants, your desires, and being very clear on those. And that is really bringing you a lot of success. And I feel like this transmutation is something that's been in the works for a long time. It didn't happen overnight. You guys have been manifesting what you wanted for a long time. And it's getting to the point now where you're like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to manifest. I'm ready to transmute into what I'm going to be and where I want to go. This is very big transformational energy. So it feels like you're really starting your life and you're really getting into a place where you feel like your reality is coming true and you're living it. It's really great transformational energy. Luck is on your side. What a great card. So everything that you're doing, know that you've got luck, you've got blessings on your side. It is what your decision that you're making, know that even if you feel a little, I don't know about it, know that you got this. The universe is helping you. Creator is helping you. You are not alone in this, and luck is on your side. So if it feels like little risky choices that you're making, know that they're going to turn out really great for you, because the energy around this is just so powerful and so intense, in the fact that you guys are so sure of what you want and what you're doing to get there. Flower power. The message on here is spend time with flowers and flower essences to increase your personal healing power. So this is telling me that we want to stay grounded. With all of these things happening, with us getting to where we want to get in our reality, in our journey, using this magician energy, we also want to make sure we're feeling grounded, we're feeling present, so we can enjoy this reality that we're creating, okay? So bring outside elements in, get a plant, get some flowers, use flower essences as perfume or incense. It's really going to be helpful for you guys to stay present, and that's going to allow you to continue to be ready to create the energy that you need. Because with this last card, the frequency of passion, when we're running on passion, and trust me, I know I run on passion, okay? This feels like my group right here. When you're running on passion, you need to make sure you're grounded and you have space to kind of like recenter yourself. So the flower power is really important for you guys, okay? To stay grounded, to stay in it. So know that as you're tapping into this frequency of passion, it reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance, and calm. It assists us in finding the balance within this intensity, moving us from chaos to the calm of its core. We can let its long-lasting wisdom fill us up. So, like I said, a lot is happening. A lot of transformation is happening. A lot of things are changing for the better. So it could feel very chaotic for you right now. It could feel very like, oh my God, this is happening so quick. This is telling us to tap into that, but also know that we can find the balance. Our passion is not just about that fiery energy. It's also about the emotions that come with being passionate about something. And that's multi-layered. So we also need space to be grateful, to take time out and say, oh my God, I'm so grateful, and I'm so present that I'm actually able to enjoy the fruits of my passion and my hard work that I've been creating. So it's really about finding that balance and allowing the energy around you to calm the change, okay? Because this feels like lots of transformation, like I said, is happening for you guys. So it can feel kind of like whirlwind. But just take that time and really know that passion also can be very balanced, calm energy. And so that's really important for you, because you guys are going to be going. Okay, that luck is on your side. So there's no letting up on the gas here for this group. Okay, y'all are going towards your goals. You're creating your reality right before your eyes. So I'm so excited for you guys. Keep going and keep being present and grounded so you don't get burnt out. Hope this provided you guys some insight and clarity on what's going on and how you're using that magician energy in your life. Okay, group number 3. You guys are a little saucy, okay? You chose the sexual tarot magician, okay? And so let's see what's going on here. I have not looked at these cards yet. So let's start with your tarot. Oh, Knight of Cups. Very interesting. 4 of Cups, okay? The Sun, beautiful. A fiery climax approaches. I told you guys, passionate, let go. And the root chakra. Okay, so what I'm getting here, what you guys are tapping into, very interesting that this is the sexual tarot deck, because I'm getting relationship energy here, okay? And this actually is the first group that's been tapping on relationships. Everyone else has been very focused on creating from a place of work and dreams. But this feels like relationship. Knight of Cups energy talks about you guys are in a space of movement, Okay, you're in a space of movement. You haven't settled yet. So when this magician energy is talking to you, it's basically saying you get to create your reality. If you're in a romantic relationship right now that you feel like it's been fun, but you're not really sure if this is it, it's okay to kind of say, you know what, this has been really great. I've really enjoyed it, but this isn't resonating with me as a relationship anymore because the Knight of Cups is on the move. Okay, he's surfing his way out of here, and this card also talks about some, like dreamy energy, romantic energy, and like sometimes we're really digging people and we fall into these relationships and we love them, but this is saying like you get to create that. So if you're no longer feeling very connected to someone that you're in a romantic relationship with, it might be time to move on from that, okay? I see that also with the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups talks about the idea of not paying attention to our opportunities or our options. So you may be in a relationship and feel like, oh, well, this is just what it is. And the important thing here and what Spirit wants you guys to know in this is that isn't all that there is. Open your eyes and see what options are being offered to you and see that you can have more. You can have a life of your dreams, okay? You can have the romance of your dreams. And so pay attention to that and understand if you're feeling bored, if you're feeling like, ugh, about a relationship, you do not have to feel that way. You know, you have the ability to create your reality. You have the ability to shift, shake, move, and say, you know what? This really is not doing it for me anymore. And that's what this card feels like. It's like, I'm bored and I don't like this anymore. So I really see movement. The Sun card is talking about you guys are ultimately everything's going to work out beautifully. But this is coming out to tell you that. So right now if you feel a little I think I want to move on from this relationship, but I feel a little scared and I don't know how to manifest my way out of this relationship or manifest a new one, know that everything's going to work out. The Sun's all about optimism. It's all about expansion and growth. And so this also feels like you've grown a lot. And so your current circumstance is not really fitting for you. And obviously it could be anything that you feel very connected to or once felt very connected to. But the Sun is coming out to tell you you can grow. Okay, we're growing past that. We're expanding ourselves. And the Magician energy wants you to know that you have the ability to embrace that growth and grow even further than you could ever imagine. Also talks about joy, happiness, lightheartedness. So it kind of feels like maybe people that have chosen this group doesn't have to resonate with you, but it can. You know, people that this does resonate with, you could just be like, I want to feel happy again. I want to feel excited again. I want to feel in love again. And so I see that coming for you, but you have to understand that movement's okay. Because with a fiery climax approaches, it seems like a conclusion's coming, okay, whether you want it to or not. And it's fiery, meaning like it's very emotional, okay? We have this here with these cups energy. So it feels like there might be a situation where it's like it just comes to a head and it's like, I can't do this anymore. And it could result in some type of argument, and I don't wish that on anyone, but sometimes that's just kind of how the universe pushes us because we won't do it, right? We'll just stay complacent. So it might feel like you get to this space where it's just like, I can't do this anymore, right? And so it comes to a head. And right after that, we have the Let Go card, which I find really quite interesting. As you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. So it's saying like a fiery climax is approaching because I feel like you've been holding your breath. Not saying what you wanted to say, not being honest with yourself, but in trying to control your emotion. But this is telling you to let go. You know, let go and allow the magician energy to come into your life and manifest what it is that you're wanting. Because there's a reason why things may not be feeling so great in a current relationship. You're manifesting the reality that you're in right now because there's something more that you're wanting. There's a different reality out there. And Source, God, universe is trying to lead you in that direction, but sometimes we gotta go through the fire to get there, right? And we also have to let go of the control and realize we can't will ourselves into things sometimes we just have, it is what it is. And as we accept that, things are able to actually come into clarity a lot better for us. And that's all about the magician energy as well. We have to be clear about what we want. And so I feel like you may have been in a space right now where you are wavering. You're like, I don't know. But it's be clear and let go and let things just be what they are. And don't try to control it so much, okay? And it makes a lot of sense. This is affecting your root chakra. Our root chakra is our base chakra, it's our first chakra. It's all about security, family, home. So if this definitely feels like there's a change that's coming and it's going to affect your root chakra, it's going to feel a little off balance. It's going to be like, wow. But when we know that change is for our alignment and for our need to grow and move forward and expand, we can kind of see our root chakra flexing and moving in a way that's allowing us to readjust and see that this isn't the space where we can really plant our seeds. Maybe there's another option out there for us, and we need to just let go and allow things to come back into balance. Also speaks about the idea that, another interpretation of this spread is that maybe you're the one that needs to settle down. You've been too focused on what could be and not realizing you've already manifested what is. So that's a second interpretation of this spread here. A fiery climax approaches. It's like you're realizing, like, actually, this is great and I love being here. So I'm going to stay right here and I'm going to stop trying to control what I thought it was going to be and realize that I actually feel really secure. I feel really secure. I feel really safe where I am. And there's so much to be optimistic about and happy about. So this is a twofold type of reading here. And this is the first for me, because I'm getting very strongly that this is like two different people are choosing this group number 3. You're either in a situation that you are just ready to move on from and actually manifest the one that you need, or you've already manifested what you want, but you're just not able to see it because you are too focused on the romance or the dream, the fantasy of it, and there's no appreciation of what you truly have. So I hope one of those two interpretations of the cards here and from Spirit resonates with you guys, because it's still a great energy to be in and a great magician energy to be connecting to. Is like, we do have the ability to be in the relationship that we want, and sometimes though we have to see that we already are there. Thank you so much for tuning in to this pick a card on the Magician Tarot. I hope it gave you some insight on how you can also create your reality and the fact that you are not alone, okay? Source is with you, God is with you, universe is with you, the divine is with you. However you see that amazing energy is with you on your journey of creating and manifesting your dreams. Just make sure you set those intentions and you're really clear and focused on where you're wanting to go. Thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe so you can stay up to date on the next pick a card. Bye, guys.